Hello, good morning. I'm about to drive a friend to a nearby town, and because he has the car at the mechanic, and I think we're gonna be out all day again, and I hope Mika will come. He's downstairs painting on a tool, but I think he will come. I almost convinced him. But I want to update you when it comes to my leg warmers. I made some progress. Yesterday I was editing yesterday's video and made some progress. I love this color combination. It's so fun. And I think they knit up super fast. I mean, maybe I worked on this 2 hours in total yesterday. Today I didn't even touch it. Yeah, very excited. And I'm gonna also bring my hood because I think there's going to be some waiting time. And yeah, I'm gonna work on these 2 projects today. I have everything in this massive bag, and I'm gonna wear my Tannenbaum Christmas tree mitten by a crafter's tale. I made this last year during the Advents, and aren't they gorgeous? And yeah, so let's go together.
Si vede?
Molto bene.
Sicura? Non è buio? Perché
So we are at the Curtius place.
Oh, we need to speak in English.
Yes.
Yeah, so. I was asking if it's dark because it's important that the pantry is in a dark place.
That's true. So Curtius is really proud. What are we seeing? What are we?
You're looking at the result of a year's worth, a bit less, of wild harvests. These were from some abandoned hazels, not quite wild, but wildened. Some what's this? Biancospino, elderberry syrup, which is good this time of year. There's kombuchas.
Biancospino.
Oh no, Biancospino, another one. Sorry. Yeah. So see, this is the problem when you use reused bottles. Get rid of the labels because all these look the same. This one is elderberry syrup. And this one is hawthorn syrup, see? Okay. Let's not get these things confused. And so yeah, there's lots of things. There's mushrooms, there's dried apples, dried fruits, kombucha, SCOBY, sweets, caramelized.
This is genius.
These are very nice.
This one? What is
this? Is a kombucha.
Oh.
That is an actual kombucha. This is a kombucha that we've started from leftovers from a jam. So we had jam leftovers.
Experimental.
And we added water so that it was diluted. So it's like the sugary, and because the jam had started fizzing. Oh. And so we said instead of throwing it away or giving it to the chickens, we'll try and make it into vinegar. So we had water, and there's over there kind of doing its thing.
Can you show
And
us? Like,
I can show you,
Show
if you want to see.
Kurt is experimenting a lot, but it's really knowledgeable.
Let's get this one out here.
Rosa? Cosa secondo rosa?
Can you see?
Okay.
So you see, now you might see there's some flies in here, which isn't a great sign. Although it's also a good sign. It means it's alive, right? The flies like it. And there's several layers of SCOBY here. You see, there's one layer here.
Yes.
So
this is the kind of the mother and...
La madre, una madre di aceto. So yeah, that's an ongoing experiment. Maybe we'll filter out the flies at some point before we use the vinegar and everything. But in the meantime, we'll just stay there. It's still a bit boozy, so it still needs a bit to go. And down here we've also got, I mean, this is recycled as well. We fixed this up because it was all falling apart. Gave it some new feet and new tops and things. One day this will become a whole room. Right now it's just in the kitchen because it's what we had to hand.
Where's in there? Nothing.
In here, nothing. This is the nothingness.
That's amazing, though.
These are all the jars. You know, when you ask friends, some people, we found out, some city people have our spirit. You know, they don't like to throw things away, and so they keep all their jars, but they have no use for them. And so Kiko has been harvesting. He's been collecting from some of his colleagues these jars. You know, there's a whole set here of these Zuig ones. These are quite nice.
Yes.
Whole set of these ones. So when you get them in sets, you can be a bit more, you know, productive about them instead of having one big one, one small one, and then the lids don't fit.
That's true. This is really amazing and organized.
This needs a whole room to itself, really, because we have like lots more in the garage.
Yeah, but for now.
Where is the famous chutney?
The chutney,
The chutney was amazing.
Thank you.
It's true. I wanted to write you. I was like, it was amazing.
You gotta put space.
But the one I gave you, shall we try
I think it's no. I don't think I want to try it. This is it. Here it is.
Yeah, that's what.
We're not gonna try it.
But why not?
This needs.
More
we can
time.
cook with this. I think if we cook with this.
But why? We try.
Is that Rosa?
She's
Oh,
underneath.
okay. Sorry, I thought she might be outside. Because it doesn't have any flavours, it needs flavours added to it.
Okay.
So I think cooking with it might be a good idea. So they're just preserved. It's like they're preserved.
Okay.
These are quite cool. Look at these. Look at these. These are
Pomodorini.
tomatoes.
Tomatoes, but tiny ones.
Tiny tomatoes.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then?
Nice. And then, I mean, we've got our own olives here, brining away, which I haven't tasted yet.
I've been doing that.
I was hoping to hang this up. You know, I put this little ring in here so it could hang up. There's this Japanese horaka, hoshi, I don't know what it's called. And you like massage them every day and then they dry out.
But I mean, you could put them on top of the stove.
I could put them on top of the stove, but I haven't. Maybe that's one of the things I'll do these days over Christmas. These are Christmas decorations. Look at that.
Yeah, they are.
Christmas decoration. Yeah, I don't know, that's
And you
our
have-
pantry section.
Mushrooms.
Yeah.
I mean,
Dried
there's
tomatoes.
dried tomatoes from their garden.
Yeah, I mean, there's lots of mushrooms here. We do quite a lot of porcini.
Yeah, one day maybe Kurza can do a whole little video about your project.
You can do a whole video about our project.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you do
Okay,
the better
thank you,
version.
Kurza,
Thank
for hosting us. Mika?
Thank you, Kurzu. Your chutney is legendary.
Thank you guys for the lift. Thank you guys.
Liveri Giugiu. Ciao, Liveri! the dogs have been playing. I should have worn a hat, but I'm too excited because it's been snowing. And look at this trick. Moja, seduto? Vai, va! Okay, Baba. I don't know if you saw that. We're too excited. And me too. Bravo! They look yellow and beige in this snowy landscape. I'm so happy. Good morning. So 2 days have passed. Today is the 22nd of December 2024, and the last clips you've seen are from the 20th of December, just the day before the solstice, and we were at visiting some friends and doing some chores, buying some presents, and it started to snow. Now I'm having some breakfast. I'm eating, this is persimmon, which I love. It looks strange, but it's delicious, and it's from a tree nearby. And I'm drinking some coffee because I need extra energies. Kuchita, say hi. You say hi? No? Okay. Do. I love it. It's so decadent and sweet. Anyhow, let me talk knitting. I guess you're wondering. Last time I left you with this big question for me. Shall I frog it or not? Shall I continue knitting my Christmas, no longer Christmas jumper, this golden self-drafted jumper? I didn't frog it yet. No, I didn't frog it. I think I'm gonna continue knitting on it because I self-drafted it and it fits well and it's beautiful, and I always can buy or find more yarn in my stash to eventually knit a Felix cardigan. And I truly want to thank everyone who wrote me and gave me some advices. I feel that all of your comments were so fair, and I agree with them all. Even though some people said frog it, even though some people said please don't frog it, I agree with all of your comments. They're so fair. And yes, I think the best thing to do right now is to continue working on it, because I'm also enjoying working on it. If I wasn't enjoying it, if I was bored of it, if I liked the fit and the look, but I was tired of knitting on it and I would have preferred to have a Felix cardigan with a yarn, frogging would have been the good, you know, the right decision. But I'm enjoying knitting on that. So I think I'm gonna continue knitting on it. I feel I also need to go through my stash and decide what to bring, because we're gonna stay away 10 days. Don't worry, I'm gonna bring the computer and the camera. Maybe I can show you a bit around up there. But I want to bring, you know, the right yarn and projects. I don't want to have like scarcity of yarn in case I have like a surge to knit a lot of things. So I have to really gather my thoughts. And so let me show you the progress on this, because it's basically done. I'm basically done. I'm knitting the last little I-cord. Let me move this plate. I'm knitting the last I-cord. I've been knitting an I-cord on the, now you see the wrong side, but I've knitted an I-cord both around, as the pattern recommends, around the face part, but also at the bottom as well. That's the little modification that I've done, and I am loving it. I'm loving it. Let me see. Now there's yarn and needles, a bit messy, but essentially, and then you kind of tie it at the front. But this is the situation. I'm loving it so much. I don't know if I look good on it. It doesn't matter. I love it. And yesterday evening I wanted to, you know, celebrate the winter solstice, but we were so tired that we just slack out on the sofa and watched the second Lord of the Rings. So it was like 2 hours something episode, like movie, and I finished basically the entire, I cast it off, I finished the I-cords around the entire thing, and now I'm just gonna knit maybe 3 more centimeters of this I-cord, and then it will be done. So I managed to finish it before going to the north, which was my intention. I think I used 4 bowls of drops Lima, and I have this one. This is the 5th. I think I just started it maybe for the I-cord, and then I used two skeins, so 4.5, bit less than 5. I would say 4, because this is still like a pretty full skein of drops Lima, which is a DK yarn. It's like 50 grams and 140 meters, if I'm not mistaken. And I used 2 and a little bit of the 3rd skeins of silk mohair paired together. I'm using the recommended needle size, 5 millimeters, and I'm in love. I'm in love with the fabric. It's perfect. It's just, I want many more of this, I think. However, even though it's an accessory, it's quite some knitting. I've been pretty monogamous with this the past week. I feel like 5 days at least. I've been just working on it in the evenings and anytime I could. Anytime I was waiting for Mika or whatever. And I'm super, super happy I'm done, so I can have it. And it's actually super warm. I mean, as I try it, it feels really warm. But then I actually have to test it outside with the snow. But yes, so I have this one finished almost, and then I made some progress, just tiny progress, on my ankle warmers, and I think I'm just gonna knit a little bit more, and then I'll do the second one. And it feels really nice. I was telling Mika was like, it's a genius idea to create like some socks without the foot, especially with this chunky kind of like, or thicker yarn, right? I mean, it's not my idea. I didn't invent ankle warmers, but it's actually, I think it's going to be really, really good to have this, especially as now it's been snowing here, so it's really cold, and we're going towards a colder weather up north. Even when we come back, it's going to be colder. So I'm really happy. I did the 2x2. I think I cast around 50 stitches and did 2x2 ribbing and just knitted like an amount of rows, I don't remember, for each color. but they don't have to be perfectly the same. And yeah, since I will no longer have this on the needles, I'll focus on my golden jumper. I want to have it ready for maybe New Year's Eve. We'll see. I don't know if I'll make it. I don't think so, but who knows. And then I want to finish my ankle warmers, and I'm thinking to bring some yarn to cast on 2 projects. I mean, I have other projects I could work on, but I would like to cast on some projects. I want to cast on a super simple headband, like a double knitted, maybe headband, where you knit like a tube, basically, like almost like a sock stuck in it, and then you bind it off and twist it in the front. Yeah, just a headband in case it gets really cold for me. And then we'll see. I would like to cast on a pair of socks. I'm feel like a sock mojo is creeping in, which I'm really excited about. And I want to cast on these beautiful, beautiful socks called Fiorellini socks by Marie Eve. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing your name correctly, but thank you so much. She gifted them to me, and she's the designer. She has an absolutely beautiful channel. Please go and check her out. Her channel is called Inner Skein, and also beautiful Instagram account. And her knits, her makings, she's also really talented seamstress, for me are just so inspiring. And she also lives in Italy, in the north of Italy. And I hope one day I can meet her. But she sent me an email and she gifted me the pattern. So I feel really, I want to make those socks. And I think I still have, from this jumper, I used alpaca silk by Drops, held together with Drops North for this jumper. And I have still some skeins of, I think 2 or 3 skeins of Drops North in this color. So it would be really beautiful to have a pair of socks, those socks, the Fiorellini socks, knitted with that yarn. And I'm going to use maybe a white or creamy yarn for the color work. So that's a project that I'm thinking to cast on. And the headband, they're just tiny projects, so manageable, I feel like. And I made some gifts for my mom and my sister, actually, and Mike. But I don't want to show them now. I think I'll film maybe later on when they already opened it, because I don't want to risk them to watch this. So yes, today I'm gonna wrap up actually some gifts. I first have to clean this mess, but I'm really, really happy that I could talk to you about all my projects. I feel that knitting has been such a comforting friend. The past month, this month has been very, for me, very productive. I learned a lot. I felt really energized, even though it's kind of winter, and usually my body winters as well during these times. But yeah, I felt energized. I felt that I was in a good flow. I had a good routine, not every day, but I also think that what really helped me was yoga. It's really incredible, like how a little bit of movement every day helps me to center, to just be more clear with who I am and what I want. And so I'm really grateful also for my group for holding each other accountable and try to make some space to move every day. So that, I think, was a huge help during this month. And I'm really glad I didn't stress out so much with socializing, but I still met so many people. Mike's brother was here. We've been meeting a lot of friends also the other day, and I'm happy I kind of decided to prioritize that without stressing, rather than work and, you know, deadlines and all of that. So I prioritized friendship as well, movement, but also I've been, you know, posting videos almost every day, and so it felt like a nice month with ups and downs as usual, because I guess you know, but it's worth to say that not everything you see online, like the kind of nice and cozy vibes that you see in my channel sometimes or in other people's channels, are the entire truth of a person's life. No. You see some just bits and pieces, some glimpses into a person's life, but my life is a lot more chaotic than what you see. But overall, I'm learning to go with that flow, even in chaos, to appreciate the beauty. And it's not easy, but it takes a lot of training, it takes a lot of patience, it takes a lot of wisdom, I feel like, to see beauty, to see joy and hope, even in the midst of chaos, in the midst of problems, in the midst of, you know, suffering, because you see also the suffering in the world and your own suffering. So, cheers to light, to play, to joy, and I hope you will have a joyful and cozy and warm and connected with your surroundings and with your family Christmas and Yule, even though it was yesterday. And yeah, I will see if I can film more before Christmas, because we're traveling tomorrow and it's gonna be like a 6, I think, hours drive. So it's going to be a long journey, and I'm not sure I'll film or edit, at least. Maybe I'll film something, but edit, I don't think I'll edit tomorrow. But maybe the 24th, who knows? Otherwise, I really wish you a lot of peace. That's what I wish everyone. A lot of peace and centeredness within us, and to feel more connected with your absolutely amazing physical self, to be a spirit incarnated in your beautiful body. Okay, happy knitting, y'all, and I'll see you very soon.